Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. So right now I am trading CRM in my live account. Um, I'm on the wrong scanner. So CRM came up on my scanner. Um, okay, so I came in when it was already high. Um, so I gotta be careful. Um, but it had good Q1 results. You can go to Yahoo Finance to read about that. When I saw it was on my scanner, I went to Yahoo Finance to figure out why it was doing well. That's what I went to go see. Um, a little selling going on right now. A little bit of selling going on and buying. It's a mixture of selling and buying going on, but the momentum is good. The strength is good. The direction is good. So there's going to be a little fluctuation going on. So this is an option here. This option, it expires tomorrow. It expires tomorrow. The strike price is 250. I made sure that I selected an option with the volume was above 500. Want the volume to always be above 500 when you buy an option. I'm kind of breaking my rules right now because I said I'll share my scanners, but I won't. I said I will share my scanners, but I won't discuss trading. I'm kind of breaking my rules a little bit, but me personally, when I buy an option, I look for the volume to be 500 or higher. When I first got into this option, the volume was lower than this. I think it was like 7, 8. It was somewhere around 1,000, 1,100 or something like that. Now it was up to 4,000. It's over 4,000 now. So it's August 28th, 2028. And the volume has increased tremendously. It's still increasing, as we know. We don't know what side people are on. That's why I look at volume, but the volume is not the only thing I focus on. So, because you could have a whole bunch of the volume could be high on sellers, it could be high on buyers, it could be either or. So, so yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And as you know, there's going to be some fluctuation that's going to happen. Kind of sucks to look at it. I think it was at 140 and then it dropped because right now there are some people that are taking their money out the market at this moment. It's a little bit of a pullback going on right now. It's not tremendous, but it's a little bit. Let me see, because I am looking at two different screens here. The other screen you can only see one of two of my screens. So it looks like the momentum has declined a little bit. Yeah, the momentum has declined a little bit, but I believe the overall direction is still up for intraday. I am, let me see here. I need to do another. Let me go to look at a different chart. Let me go to this chart. So the thing about the tricky part about this is that whenever I'm trading, I look at multiple. I don't just look at the minute chart. I look at multiple intervals, and CRM is one of those things that just started going up within the beginning of like at 9, between about 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10 was not, well, between 9 and now. So I don't have anything to go off of prior to that. So it started building its momentum. The momentum is not crazy strong. Intraday is nice, but it's not, I can't say the momentum is so strong. I believe that CRM is going up for the rest of the day. I can't say that based on what I'm seeing. So as far as I'm to be concerned, what I am going to focus on is whether or not, let's see, my profit is what I'm going to do. I'm taking and I can always get back in if necessary. So I'm going to take my profit. So you really should get out with a limit order. You shouldn't get out with a market order. I got out with a market order. So this is my thing. The momentum to me is not strong enough to where I could sit here and say, oh, this is going to go up all the way to the end of the day, or this is going to go up to 12 o'clock. It's not strong enough for me to be trying to make those decisions. The momentum is good for where it's at right now. Me personally, I think taking the profit in this very moment is important. The momentum is declining as I speak right now. As I speak right now, the momentum is declining. I think it's going to be temporary. So my thinking pattern is let the momentum decline. Okay. Let the stock pull back. And then look at an opportunity to get back in again later. Okay. That's where I'm at with it. So I think I made a smart decision on getting out. It would have been nice to get out a little higher than that, but at the end of the day, I still made a profit. That's $95 that I didn't have to go nowhere to go make. I invested $70. Let me see. I paid 70. So this is 78 cents per share. I paid $78 for the whole contract because it's 100 shares in a contract. I paid $78 and I cashed out 173. Okay. So to invest 78 and make 95 is great. I drop Uber. So the way I look at it is this. I do believe it's going to go back up, but I'm not about to play with it. I'm not about to do all that. When I know the momentum is down, I will wait for it to come back up. I don't care if the trend goes back up. The trend could go up, and the trend is going to go up and down. But when the momentum is down, on the minute chart, on the 1 minute chart, I am not about to hang around and wait for it to come back up when the momentum is down. So if the momentum is down, I'm going to go ahead and get out. So as you can see here, I got out at 173. The contract is valued at $1.46. It's less than where I got out at. So I think I made the smart decision to go ahead and get out and take my profit. I'm going to let that drop. And then if I see fit to get back in to make money from a lower price, I will do that. I don't need to write it down. It doesn't benefit me to write it down. This is the minute chart. The minute chart is going to fluctuate. It's going to be up and down movement, period. If I had my second chart up earlier, then I would have been able to make that decision sooner. So yes, taking profit is important if you're not sure about the overall direction when you make some money. So it's a blessing to be able to put in $78 and make more than $78. So I invested $78 and I made 95. Well, let me see, because the PO day, PO open, it should be the same. And it's raining outside. Okay, so yes, I made $95. $173 minus $78. The $78 investment equals 95. I made $95 within a few minutes. Let's see here. Let's go back here. I got in at 9:37 and I got out at 9:52. Okay. All right. So it was 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I made $95. I can't do that. And I can't, well, have I ever? No, I've never done that with Uber. I never made $95 in 15 minutes with Uber. Kind of, sort of, but not really. The money was put in my hand within 15 minutes of the ride starting, but I still had to drive an hour and a half to fulfill the requirements. So technically, no, I never made $95 in 15 minutes doing Uber. Okay. So I never made $95 in 15 minutes doing Lyft or DoorDash. Oh no. So nope. It beats it. And I'm still gonna go out and work later on because I have to, got things to do, got things to take care of. So that was a blessing to be able to get in and be able to make some money. All right. The momentum, like I said, is down. Right now people are taking their money out. So I just joined them. I took my money too. And that will be fine. And maybe I can get back in at the good price that I got the first time. Who knows? I doubt it. I think it's gonna pull back, but it's probably not going where I would like it to go. But like I said, I got in on a high. And I got in on a high. And I took my money off the top. So it was all good. I do think there's going to be more money to be made with CRM. I think it's possible. But I'm not going to trade off of what I think is going to happen. There are certain things I need to see in order to keep my money there. So see, look, it just went above what I paid. I cashed out at 173. Right now, the market price is 188. So it just went up. It pulled back and it went right back above what I paid. But I'm okay because what I have learned is that happens. That happens. That's a part of life. The momentum is still down. So I am not going to be anxious about it. The momentum is still down. I'm not going to be anxious. So I'm satisfied. And you have to be at a point of satisfaction when you are trading the market. You cannot control what the trend does. You can only submit to what the trend do, but you can't control it. Okay. So sometimes it's going, like you see, it pull back way below what I paid. I mean, what I cashed out at, and then it rolls above what I cashed out at. So I could sit here and say, oh, damn, if I would have held. But see, that's not the key. The key is understanding what's going on with the trend. What I understood is that the momentum dropped. And when the momentum drop in your intraday trading, take your profit. I don't care what the situation is. Can it go back up? Absolutely, it can go back up. But in my opinion, if the momentum don't go back up with it, then it's not valuable to me. And it took a lot to get to that point, to have that attitude. See, you have to also develop your attitude to a level of satisfaction when you're intraday trading. Okay. Personally, I prefer swing trading. But when it comes to an intraday trade, if there's an opportunity to make some money, then yes, make some money. Just like you see it's going up above 173 right now, it's at 191. I cashed out at 173. So you see it's above 173, right? So it's easy. Oh shit, I should have held. But the thing is, that's not the way the trend played its part. The trend did not play its part in the position for you to hold it. The trend lost momentum. The trend lost its strength. The trend lost direction. It dropped. So what I did is I got my money and I got out. Okay. I got out and I'm satisfied with that. I invested $78 and I got a $95 profit that I didn't have to leave the house and go make money with. Okay. So I'm not about to get into the whole dang, I used to be that person. Oh, I was that person. I'm like, damn, if I would have held, but you don't know. The momentum can drop and never come back up. The momentum can drop and it can continue to drop. It can continue to decline. You never know what's going to happen after the momentum changes. So you don't know if it's coming back up, going back down. You don't know. So I stick to the rules because the trend will definitely sometimes go by your rule, play by your rules, play against your rules, and then play by your rules, but don't play by your rules from the point that you need to be entering the trade. And that's where your confusion comes in at. So the thing is set your keep how you need to keep it. Stick to your plan. Keep it moving. Okay. I'm gonna do another stream. I don't think nobody watching me. Is anybody watching this? I'm gonna be paying attention to me really. This is a little long, so I'm gonna come back in and we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna come back in with a new video and we're gonna talk about this. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Take your profit. You see how we just went up above? It went up and then it came back down. This now is a little bit above 173. The market price is at 197. I came out at 173. No, and right now I would not even get in. The momentum is not where I need it to be. The strength is not where I need it to be right now. So I'm not getting back in right now just because my market price is higher than where I cashed out. That's why you lose money. Okay. So yeah, I need my momentum and my strength and my direction to be where I need it to be before I get back in. I might get back in just because the trend is moving up because somebody put some more extra money in the market. Then I'll be done. Then I'll be left lower than $95. You hear me? And you want to develop these because when you get to the point of buying 30,000 contracts, 50,000 contracts to make that money, you want to be able to not just make it, but you want to be able to keep it. Okay. So, like I said, study, 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 study.